guys, welcome to our channel. I'm Dr. Anubha from Illuminate Minds, and today I'm going to talk about a very interesting topic, which is conditionals. Conditionals are the sentences which are used to discuss factual or hypothetical situations and their consequences. They contain the if clause as well as the main clause. I hope you all know what is a clause. Clause is a part of sentence that contains a verb. Now in this if clause, which is also known as a condition clause, we give a condition, and if this condition is true or it holds true, we will get the result in the main clause. For example, if it rains, we'll take the umbrella. Now in this, the first part, which is if it rains, is a condition and the result is we'll take the umbrella. Here the sentence is starting with if clause, so we are using the comma after the condition clause or the if clause. And if we reverse this, we'll take the umbrella if it rains. We are not using any comma here because the sentence is starting with the result clause. So I hope it's clear that when we have to use the comma. Now let's talk about the types of conditionals. There are 4 types: zero conditional, first conditional, second conditional, and the third conditional. Each of the conditional sentences will have a condition clause as well as the main clause or result clause. Zero conditional will have the present simple verb in the conditional clause along with the present simple again in the result clause. In the first conditional, we'll be using the present simple verb in the condition clause plus will plus the first form of verb in the result clause. Moving forward to the second conditional, we'll use the past simple in the condition clause along with would plus verb in the result clause. In the third conditional, we'll use the past perfect tense in the condition clause along with the would plus past participle or the third form of verb, which is also known as V3 form, in the result clause. Now let's have a look at each one of them. Zero conditional clause. Zero conditional clause is used for facts which are generally true, or in other words, we can say it is used when the result will generally always happen. For example, if the heat increases, the ice melts. So friends, it is a well-established fact or truth that whenever the heat increases, the ice melts. If you look at the structure of the zero conditional clause, it uses the present simple in the if clause as well as the present simple in the main clause. Here also we are using increases and melts. First conditional goes like, it is used to express a real or probable future situation that is most likely to happen. In other words, we are sure or certain of a condition to happen. For example, if the rain stops, we'll go to the market. Here we are using stops, which is a present simple tense, in the if clause, and will in the result clause. Looking at the structure, we'll use present simple in the condition clause as well as the modal verb in the main clause. The modals that we can use with the first conditional are may, must, can, should, have to, might, be verb plus going to. Let's have a look at the other example. If you don't watch your steps, you are going to fall over. Here you can see don't watch is the present simple and are going to is the other type of modal. In the first conditional, we can use modals to talk about possibility, permission, suggestion, prediction in the main clause. Here we are using possibility in the first example and the prediction in the second example. So I hope this is clear. Moving on to the second conditional. Second conditional is used for unreal situations, though the time of action can either be of the present or future. So it is used for hypothetical situations that are unlikely or improbable now or in future. For example, if I won the lottery, I would buy a new car. Here the won is in the past simple tense and would has been used as a modal. Would has been used here as compared to will in the first conditional, as we want to talk about a hypothetical event. Looking at the structure, we use past simple with if clause and the modal with the main clause. The other modal verbs that we use with second conditional are might be and could. Talking about the third conditional. Third conditional allows us to talk about a different and unreal past actions and how they would affect the past. So a person is imagining a different past altogether or some situation that didn't happen in the past. For example, if the rain had stopped, we could have gone to the market. The person is imagining of a different situation in the past, the rain to stop so that he could have gone to the market. Looking at the structure, we use past perfect tense with the if clause and modal verb plus have plus V3 form of verb with the main clause. Here we are using had stopped and could have gone. So other than could, which is used to show the possibility, we can also use would in the third conditional. So friends, that's all for today. Thank you so much for patient hearing. Stay tuned. We'll meet soon. Bye-bye.